Along the ringer, what breaching tools do you have so I can start gathering them?
Right now we have 0. So, Holy, Ram, and Avon for now.
402 Midwatch on channel 2.
Got it. I'll have stage in front of the barricade and 2 ways there for you.
402.
Copy. And any incoming SWAT personnel. For now, go to 222 and Blaisdell to barricade.
I don't know.
Hello, Kramer, Ringenberg. I'm just pulling into the garage. What do you need from me?
Got another piece of armor for us. Just head to 2 and Blaisdell for now.
About half the shift, including about half the dog watch, was at training. We've been recalled. We're about 10 minutes out from getting back to the precinct and getting suited. But we will have resources here starting on as soon as possible.
Dispatch, copy.
Straight Pulse Lock 1280. We're staged at Badger City with armor and breaching tools if you need.
1204, copy that. All right, 191, dispatch when you're ready.
Go ahead.
So unless I get countermanded here, I would like 1280 to staff a team in the Bearcat so we can figure out what the beginning of this was and what happened, just in case we have something else flare up.
1280, 191, we copy. Now to the Bearcat, and we're going to work on reorganizing for now. So once 2201's clear, we're going to work on breaking up into multiple teams.
Received. 191, do I have the authority to have supervisors call in dog watch early to assist with 911 calls?
We got a live feed too, a video feed. Thank you. Yo, Wilson's
received.
Twitter, please.
Base 5, we have 2 businesses, Blaisdell and Franklin, and Nicollet and Franklin. The employees that are inside, they're requesting information about allowing their employees to leave.
Are they with anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
As long as they're not, I don't see a reason why we can't let them go.
Copy, thank you.
.4 is advising. I'll be taking it over tactical command. 190 will remain at IC. Again, when 1280 has a chance, can you please give me a phone call?
1280, everyone's just clear. That's one.
8802.
Oh, I did the wrong page?
Whoa, where are you at?
Shit. The wrong page. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me get this thing up. Too long.
Okay, 1280. I got teams at 22 and Blaisdell. Anyone give me a sit rep and advise it needs to be clear what 1280 can do right now.
Ringer, we have cleared everything. You did this thing with 01. I just need you guys to stand by and be loose in case something flares up since we don't know what started this. That's it.
The body that's on the ground covered on the sheet.
Oh, shit.
And so it's blocked off from...
Okay. And just viewer discretion advised. This is a guy in the scene. I don't know what's going on.
Copy.
If you guys could share this out, please.
In that other Bearcat. There's a ton of traffic at Franklin and Nicollet right now. I'm going to have you coordinate a team and get 1281 to the east of that, and we'll keep the west of Nicollet just because it's gridlocked.
Copy that. I'm going to get about a 5-man team assembled at the garage here. They'll be en route in about 15.
2202, can I have 606 to 5, please?
Hey, Brett.
Do we have some free cops in LaSalle and Blaisdell and help us clear out this parking lot? We're going to use it as the command post. LaSalle and Franklin. I'll give you the name of the church in a little bit.
We're non-stop today, man. Non-stop.
4 minutes, channel 2.
4 minutes.
All right, 191 next steps.
Is all sad.
If you're MPD and you don't have a current job right now, I want to meet you at the command post and we're going to retask you. If you don't have a current job right now, come to me at the command post and we'll retask you citywide.
Anderson to Oscar Macias, where are you at, buddy?
Yo, so I hope
we have a desk officers that'll be responding to the brief to handle number 1 calls as soon as he's going to myself.
get there to formulate the plan. I know that Garmin was also looking at additional resources. I understand that.
He's with us. And 1280, 5502 is going to help. He's organizing, getting cops to Franklin and Blaisdell to help secure the command post.
McCann and Campbell, where are you guys at?
LaSalle, Franklin, behind the 1280 van.
Interrupt you.
Still light
43
people are still out and about.
22,
if this
21.
don't tell you to be safe, find a safe
We got
place to
residents
go.
that are wanting to
I
leave the
don't know what
building.
else to tell you.
1 second. Let me fix
I
this.
don't know what to tell you, young brother, young sister. It is not safe to just hang out with anybody, everybody, anywhere, any place. It's not. It's not. It could be your last day. I continue to warn y'all. I continue to tell y'all over and over again, man. There's a young man's body laying over there right now.
There's somebody dead.
And then I was told there was a police shot.
Police shot too.
Then I think there's somebody active over there now, and they don't tell him what his outcome is going to be. I don't know, but I'm just letting you know, man, when you put that gun in your hand,
Yeah.
it's crazy. It's real crazy. So, yeah, looks like there is man, look, I'm finna get out of here. If I can still got time to make this meeting. But, hey, man, we say at the meetings in Chicago, if the drugs and the alcohol abuse don't kill you, the lifestyle will. Trust me, it will. I'm one of them who barely escaped. Man's KG Wilson, United in Peace Inc. spokes in 2000.
Okay, he got offline. We'll keep listening to the radio and look for other live feed. Let me just get it over here.
And what apartment?
There we go. We got another live feed. Perfect.
191.
By the way, I can't mute this for some reason.
Is there a first three? Meet us at command post here on Blaisdell and Franklin.
I hope this is not because of Trump, like somebody reacting to Trump. Oh my God, bro! These people are wacky on either side. Some people take things to a whole nother level. This is just coming in. I'm going to search for new information, but they're saying active shooter. We're listening to the broadcast right now. This is in Minneapolis. Active shooter. A lot of cops out there.
They call SWAT command. Where would you like armor? Trying
to find the exact location.
191 to Ringer.
Active shooter seen at 22nd and Blaisdell Avenue. I'm going to try to find it. 22nd and Blaisdell Avenue.
Okay, so between 01 and 2221, is there another building? Is there a 15 or another odd number?
2215. Stand by. I believe it's 2215.
Hannaford 1266, Minneapolis Dispatch Channel 1.
Okay, and this is on me. I don't believe I tasked anybody to go through there. So if you could, put a team in.
Go ahead, 1266.
How did you?
We're free
Wilson saying the suspect is dead. How do you know that?
We're going to be available for some of your priority calls down here if you are able to get those to us some way.
Copy. I will.
Copy. I'm going to take 1280 personnel. It looks like there's some troopers or deputies in the back. So you guys look out to Blaisdell. You got me behind the silver car. We're going to be clearing this building just to the south of you.
Stay unit copy.
Don't sound like he's dead to me.
Stay on channel 1. I'll see if I can get the channels rearranged and see if we can get those sent out, since that's the incident will be on channel 3. Stand by.
All right, 606, where's that witness? I can pick him up and leave.
10-4, I'll stand 1.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys subscribe and turn on
the
notifications.
supervisor that have a just do that command post? Franklin and Blaisdell. We need somebody in charge of perimeter.
483 to 606, I'm wrong to 20.
Blaisdell, just south of 24th. I'll meet you and bring you to the witness.
Oh, that says another shooter?
Yeah, Franklin Inwood Stadium.
1280, we're going to be inside clearing 2215. We won't need any additional personnel.
Peterman to McCann, can you give me a call?
Again.
Right now I'm at 2-4 in Nicollet. I can sit here or I can move.
I'm going to see if I can bring you.
Copy that.
206 to 1291.
Very active scene.
190 to dispatch.
Go ahead.
SWAT, it looks like Bearcat's there. I mean, it's full throttle right now.
I don't know how we're going to do this, but I want a roll call. Counted for. Steve, thank you.
Put the roll call out on Facebook, too. I almost opened my Facebook.
Level 4, I still need 2 supervisors over here in the command post that does not have a job. We're going to find some. I can head over there with another supervisor.
Okay. Large police response. Firing both at police and civilians in Minneapolis. Large response. Several victims. Still active scene. Numerous people shot. Unconfirmed reports of deaths, including downtown Minneapolis.
190.
They're saying developing gunman is down. Gunman is down, according to Intel Point Alert.
Disregard 191 for the.
At least 2 civilians shot.
For the roll call?
Dead on arrival.
I'm worried about the cops that initially arrived here. And I don't want to do it over the air, so tell me a better way.
Copy, we're working on it.
Crazy.
Okay. And I'm going to get some help citywide here.
191.
Oh my god. This guy's crazy. People on. That's funny.
I've got Hennepin County over on Channel 1. I'm currently working with SO1 to move channels around so that they can assist with taking 911 calls. Did you have any preference of how you want it reconfigured?
North side. I mean, I would rather have them patrol north side, so however we need to configure it, so that works out.
Copy. Hennepin County will be on north side, and then you wanted MPD just on the south side?
Yeah, I'm dividing up cops right now, so I have a group of 14 that are going to be out taking 911 priority only. We're going to hold 2s and 3s until further notice, and hopefully I'm not stepping on Car 9's toes here.
Copy.
And it had been 1223. We'll have 4 cars at 4 precincts. So whenever you guys need us.
12-4 to 1280 and 1281. If you guys get a chance, you make a phone call. That's me, the reps.
Copy. And just because this is the channel we have available for talk around, if you want to stay on here until we figure out, and we'll get you over to the north side with the dispatcher.
Carl Kramer to 1204. Hey, we can stay on channel 1 until further notice.
What was the last transmission?
Disregard.
It's so hot in here. This room gets hot, man.
1280 Ringenberg to DeWong. Can you come through that hallway and just pop that corner?
I'm literally right behind Mater. I can walk to you.
BSN.
If you want this roll call, we're going to have to do it on the air. There's no other.
BSN RN Life. Thank you so much for the 10.
I'll figure it out here at CP.
Copy.
I'm just going to let this come. All right.
Hey, 43, I'm bringing that person in 606.
Copy.
Did you see the standalone AC unit?
1280.
I didn't, mister. I might have to get something, but something else quiet. Because it's like, it gets hot in here. And it would have been worse if I would have got the other room, honestly. And the other room, I would have been able to turn on the fan.
We all love you, Mel. Jill R.
Thank you.
Rob Kramer to Anderson.
Go ahead.
We're in front of
this.
2201. Please, where would you like us exactly?
I'm sorry, 830, go ahead.
Oh, I can't type.
830, right. 2001, buddy. 2001.
Copy.
Let me get the shark fan. I think if I get the shark fan, and we have a shark fan, I think one of us should point it out the room so the heat disperses out, or should I point it in here? Double exhaust fan for the window. Let me see.
You mean 2201?
That might help. I don't know. It's a cheap alternative. That might not be a bad
I'm just
idea.
airing on channel 1. We will also air on the incident channel. Officers involved with a witness. I need you to call
1204.
list in your report, please.
First responder vehicles on Franklin. This week we have Mobile 1 en route, so make sure you guys leave an opening for Mobile 1.
And
I think, what if you point it out the door? You think maybe it'll get the hot air out?
dispatch airing for any officers who are involved with a witness, and you need to call PO1, so make a list of officers with a witness. Again, call PO1.
81 Sergeant Stewart is taking 2 down to PSB that we just.
Copy.
That's fine.
He's going to enter in the call who you got.
Copy.
1204, who do we have for best resources?
Trying to find another live feed.
Commander Olson, Lieutenant Lynch are out here. If you need to talk to them, they're up on the north end of the crime scene.
Facebook told me they're not recommending my page anymore. Them bastards. Trying to find a live feed. We're live, looks like. All right, let me see what else I can find on Twitter. At least 4 civilians and 2 officers down, according to this one tweet. Independent News. No audio.
For
Roger.
I know pendings. I have 3 priority ones. As soon as I get SWAT, I'll start getting.
Copy, thank you.
SWAT 470.
470.
The 1280, the inside of 12.
Will be a couple cars coming out of the precinct from the incident, and there are daylight cars that will be returning to work. So,
470, copy.
Bring her in, catch that.
220 on channel 1.
220.
We'll be using 2 response car. Is this a safe channel to use?
1280, the inside of 2215 is clear. So 1280 will be back into Bearcat, unless 191 has something else for us.
For the moment, yes. We will air how channels will be changed once we get figure out how they're changing. But yes, for right now.
Copy. Comments on that overdose. Is it safe to clear out?
Transit 113.
Transit 113. 220 as far as I understand, yes.
Witness, she's in the officially. She will make a statement on 4th Street West and Pillsbury.
Copy. And you have your Metro Transit squad so I can just locate.
From a block in Pillsbury 44th.
Copy.
I got 1280 to 1281. I have Rucker here with me. Where would you like him?
Have him walk north to the Bearcat, just on the block from me.
Copy.
Well, let me see what else. Not hearing too much besides these guys. Supposedly the shooter is down. Why don't we start this Facebook again?
This is over here on Franklin. There's some shit right now.
Those earlier.
Information, we're going to do configurations incident. Channel 1 is going to stay precinct 2 and 3. Squads on this channel as response cars 2 and 3 on channel 1. Channel 2 will be for the north side only, so kind of assisting with the north side. Channel 2. Channel 3 is the incident. Channel 4 is now going to open, so precinct 1 and precinct 5 for response cars. See, channel 1 is precinct 2 and 3. Channel 2 will be north side. Channel 3 is...
Yes, we're close.
Copy on channel 4.
901.
901.
Yeah, I'm good.
Let's make this perfectly clear out here for the perimeter. We are Franklin to 24th, Nicollet to Pillsbury. I need the entire area, if it hasn't been done, completely taped off, all the roads blocked off.
Getting information on channel 2, we are making a channel configuration. Channel 1, precinct 3 and 2. Channel 2 will remain precinct 4.
422.
Channel 3 will be the incidents that happened in precinct 5 only. And channel 4 will be downtown in precinct 5. Information 1830.
2221. Someone just came out of apartment 25, breathing heavy, very distraught, not telling us what's going on.
1204 to St. Paul SWAT. Can you give me a phone call when you get a chance? This is ISAF, by the way. Good copy.
1281, 1280.
1281.
Okay, Rings, we're going to take everything north of 22nd. You guys are responsible for everything south of 22nd. Copy?
Copy.
Already, we're checking apartment 25.
Transit 113, are you still on channel 1?
1203, can we get a UAS team out here, please, to Franklin and the south?
Noah M, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the 5 memberships.
At 1522, I'm notifying the UAS team.
The last thing that we heard is that they're saying the gunman's down. I don't know if there's more than one or not. Numerous people shot. Unconfirmed reports of deaths. At least 2 people shot dead on arrival. 22nd and Blasdale Avenue South. I was supposed to look that up. Well, somebody here said 4 civilians and 2 officers shot. 2 civilians are reported dead on arrival. Wow.
I know one.
So I confirm that we have an ICE down at the hospital.
50, you can change that to the 0.
850, copy.
And if I want something unit as an IC at the hospital.
Copy. No IC at the hospital yet. And I'm a Lieutenant Carlson at the IC at the hospital. I'll be there shortly. Copy.
901, can you repeat that transmission?
306, I acknowledge all the pins and overdue pins. 926. 502. I'll be the IC at the hospital. Copy.
306, copy. I know that we still needed to get both Columbus. They're 23 Columbus. It's looking might be escalating, and now the mother is on scene.
They were cut off. What number is the IC?
306, copy.
Ooh,
I
thank
don't
you.
know what squads I have.
Tier 11?
Okay, as far as I know, I have 370 able, and that's what we have at the moment. So you just let me know. I'll make a list.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Look on the website.
Lieutenant Carlson at 0998. I tried to answer out. My radio died. I'm trying down as 926. 926 will be IC at the hospital. Leaving the PSB now.
See nothing live.
Copy that.
36 not copy. Yeah, we're not going to send an able squad, but as soon as we have enough squads, we can.
334, we'll be clearing here in a sec.
I don't see anything live from here.
Mobile has arrived. We're going to use the church parking lot as the command post. Currently, Officer Bartholomew will be clearing out the lot.
320 will also be clearing here in a sec.
Copy.
If you don't have a pass right now, please walk through the parking lot. Make sure we don't have anybody in the church or vehicles. We need this parking lot.
I assigned to it, but we will not be going until we get squads to come with us.
Affirm. We're going to need quite a few to go just to make sure.
1204 to 1280, 1281. What's the status of 1215? I'm sorry, 2215.
370, I can divert if EMS is good on my call.
3201, 2250. Yeah, the bill itself is 215. Have all of them.
1204, copy.
I'd have to double check since it's mutual aid. I don't have that information, but I'll divert you to go with them.
And by cleared, I mean hallways have all been checked.
Okay, I'm only a couple blocks out. I'll just roll by and then head that way.
Okay, copy. I'll put you on it then.
$50 Shades of Crazy OG. Thank you for the super chat for the 7 says, Ikemel, thank you so much for this. Has to be hard. No schedule breaks in your life, but you're here. Oh, thank you. That's cool. Today was pretty unexpected. Kind of went from 0 to 100.
Minneapolis 1204 to Minneapolis 1280 and 1281. We have St. Paul SWAT on scene with Bearcat, 7 operators and 3 team leads. Please advise if you need any more tactical resources.
.334 to the other squads. I put in the location of our stage.
Copy.
.370, they're going to put comments in the call of what's happened or where EMS is if they're on
So
scene.
crazy, dude. This apparently this is the man.
But if they're code 4, you can convert me now.
I don't know. They're on a channel, so they're just going to add comments for us real quick once they find out. Copy.
Oh, should I close it? Oops. Sorry. Let me open it back up again. This is the appeals They're saying this is the Manhattan Appeals Court. I'll let you be the judge whether Trump's appeal will be successful. Oh, God. All right. I should leave that alone. There's supposed to be a press conference tomorrow, though. We'll cover it on this page for sure. Top news feeds. Okay, we're back at it. I'm trying to find some more updates. It just sounds to me that so far, like, I guess they're trying to secure everything. I don't know if they're looking for their victims or... I'll put it back on.
1280 copies.
Ickmo, thank you so much for this. I has to be hard. No schedule breaks into your real life, but yet here you are.
1203 F. St. Paul SWAT comes to Frank Area 4 South. We have a state employee parking lot. We'll have you deploy from there when needed.
Copy 22 or 1 mile. 22 or 3 channels.
We're 4 channels. 2810 have yourself a sign on the damaged property at Elliott Park, 1000 East 14th Street. Channel 1 is going to be precinct 2 and 3. Channel 4. Alright, channel 2 is on the north side. Like usual, channel 3 is the incident. Channel 4 will be 1s and 5s for 911 calls.
Got it, thank you.
901.
Just for awareness, we're setting up a canvas team, and they'll be within the block here in a few minutes.
Copy.
No live feeds, huh? Nada.
Car 75.
75.
We are at the location that we were given via address.
75 copy. Force Precinct 7 to acknowledge possible assaults that occurred. 2349 parent, please. Call us they found their friend inside with significant injuries and unconscious.
1204, just an update on the command post. We're clearing out the church parking lot. Officer 1 will be the point of contact for parking arrangement.
And up in 1266, we need someone to take that parent booth there.
And up in 1266, copy.
3304.
3304.
Kylie, thank you so much for the 5. Says, Mel, this is hell to the nah, bitch.
I've been directed to the ID, the parking lot here at the church. Any ID agency, any officers arriving that do not have a detail or assigned task, please come to the ID and check in with me. Please.
That perk gun at 2310 Lake. I saw that there's a bunch of Metro Transit cars there. Are they able to handle that for us?
We copy, and EMS is saying that they need traffic blocked at First and Franklin.
This website?
SWAT at Frank, Nick.
This website, Care 11, does confirm 2 MPD
Mel
officers.
is like, oh hell no, biatch. My name is ICK Ed Mel.
And 4 others injured in the shooting.
Police presence near 22nd and Blaisdell, just south of downtown Minneapolis. Heidi Wigdahl is live near the scene tonight with what we know. Heidi?
We literally just arrived on the scene about 2 minutes ago, and police have set up a huge perimeter around here. I want to show you where we're at. We're at First and Franklin Avenue. You can see,
5
this
feet
is
on
where
Twitter.
all of the ambulances have set up. And if you look down the street here, you can see all the way down are police vehicles and ambulances stretching. This is as far as we can go right here. Now, we are hearing scanner traffic of people shot after reports of an active shooter. We heard it over the scanner just before 5:30.
Here's what a whole home water filtration system costs, including
in different areas. Driving here, we saw even more police set up as we were driving by Hennepin County Medical Center. We saw police stationed out there, and trying to drive to this scene, we saw police everywhere. It was kind of chaotic trying to get out here. We are still working to find out more information as far as what happened and possible victims, and we will bring you the latest both at KARE11.com and tonight coming up at 10. Back to you.
At Chuck E. Cheese, birthdays are newer and
force me to watch that. Chuck E. Cheese. The end of times. The end of times. Anything can happen to you anywhere. Anywhere. Am I allowed to use other feeds? Use broadcast? Yeah. Scatter audio? Yeah. Trying to see if this scanner comes back.
1204 to the sergeant in charge of perimeter. How are we looking, and do we have any gaps that need to get closed up?
I was recast as a witness escort here. Butler to Moore, are you on channel 4?
Republicans.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that.
Getting to the IC.
Go ahead. Shooter. I don't even know how you put a link in there, but I'll have to check it out. Let's see.
I have a civilian witness by me, ADP witness. Lieutenant here. Where can I escort him to?
320. If we have other squads coming, hopefully can they maybe stop at the precinct and grab a rifle? Come in, Pulse.
Copy 320, I'll re-radar that. Any officer that might be coming to the Columbus call, coming from the precinct, please grab a right.
Copy, I'm bringing one over now.
Car 75, code 4. Yeah, I think 370 just passed us. We're staging at 42nd below. Hey, send them code 4.
Copy, 1840. A10, copy, code 4, 1844.
361 will be logging in shortly. We'll bring a rifle.
Copy, 361 logging in shortly and move.
361, can you also grab the bunker and ram and shield? You got it. Affirm.
370 to bring on someone else.
Squad 370, can you repeat that?
480 info. Go ahead.
370 leading on anyone else or restaging?
Person 9 OTL, please.
Person 9 affirm.
Yeah, 42nd and Bloom, northeast corner.
Squad 480 calling.
Copy, repeating again, 42nd and Bloom, northeast corner is where all officers are staging for 3823 Columbus.
Somebody said
2221 Blaisdell, apartment 25, directly on a shooting. We're leaning on the floor. The neighbor believes her neighbor was home, and now he's answering the door.
Copy.
According to this article,
we're signing on. A couple of dog watch officers are starting to head that way as well.
Let me stop it for a second. It says one police officer dead, another critically wounded in shooting in South Minneapolis neighborhood. Officers were called to the shooting scene Thursday. Other victims were reported. A 28-year-old officer has died, and another is reported to be in critical condition following a shooting Thursday evening. Several victims are said to have been hit by fire following a chaotic scene. Investigators have cornered off a neighborhood around an apartment building, the 2200 block of Blaisdell Avenue in South Minneapolis. In the Witter neighborhood, police sent out an alert just before 6 p.m., telling residents to avoid the area. Ruben Molina said he was on the third floor of his apartment when his girlfriend heard 4 or 5 gunshots. Molina said he and his girlfriend went to investigate and heard a woman tell 911 that 2 people were shot in the head, including her boyfriend. He said then the shooting came from the apartment on the 2nd floor. Holy crap. Woman tells 911 that 2 people were shot in the head, including her boyfriend. Wow. Is this a domestic situation? You get the scanner back on and see what else I can find.
$3304. Could I have 191 give me a call? I know he's busy.
Are you doing anything right now? Can you come over to 1280 Crest?
Information for 3823 Columbus. I have no answer on multiple callbacks to the caller.
1288 copies.
306, I copy. I'll try.
Copy.
I'll be signing on here. And 42nd with equipment. 40, I apologize. I was talking to someone. Do we have someone come and check the apartment, or do you want to see the team from what we have here and check it?
Copy.
Hey, we'll check that.
Copy, we'll be
901.
901.
HCMC setting up a CCT at 24th and Blaisdell right outside the perimeter for officers info. And also, can you page the Red Cross in for this? We're going to be out here a while.
That's pretty wild.
Is there anybody with the residents of 2321 that can do a roll call, kind of try to figure out which apartments were occupied that aren't anymore? I believe they were sent to 24th and Blaze.
1280, we're coming to you 480.
Oh, this is, wow. This is so, I gotta show you this guy, this video. This looks crazy as hell. Breaking. Numerous law enforcement officers on the scene. Active shooter. I like how he does this. I want to copy this shit. He attacked. Okay, I got some gangster shit. Copy his thing. And then I'm going to show you guys this in a second here. It's really like the other guy was saying, oh man, like hold on to your loved one. I mean, you never know, man, when your time is coming. Copy link, post.
402.
402.
Crazy ass people out there.
To the search that recover property we're not getting made.
Daring for an available downtown squad to start with rescue and ambulance on 1 down at 5th and Hennepin. Copy. Actually, to try to start transit here. Copy.
306, I'm on the phone with the caller.
Copy, 306 on the phone with the caller.
Oh, it didn't do it right.
105, I copy the down.
402, the suspicious vehicle at 18th Avenue North. If the caller didn't stick around and get his info.
1280, we're making entry to 20 pursuit.
What was that?
Checking a Walton.
105 work. Copy that. Repeat, I'm sorry.
We have channel 4 from town.
Affirm. Channel 1. Correction, channel 4 is precinct 1 and not related to the incident.
1281.
1281.
Okay. I was just saying, I copied it down. It looks like 122's on it.
Can you confirm for me that 21?
Affirm.
402, if the caller is not answering on the theft call, that can be deactivated. They can call back every day.
Checked.
Heavy.
Hold there.
901 to, was that Anderson?
Firm.
What I have here is 2201, cleared. 2215, cleared.
Transit 121.
And has also been cleared or secured.
Transit 121.
I'll be out with that down at the end of it.
Copy.
Yep, I was part of those ones. I need to know the stuff in my sector here. 21, 19, 15, 09, and 01. Everything north of 22nd.
I don't have that information.
Yep, I was mainly asking dispatch. Dispatch, do you know what buildings did these cops go into here?
Keep checking. They have not aired any addresses on the 2100 block to dispatch.
2115 was cleared by strike 2.
Okay, any other cops have info on 2119, 09, or 01?
01 and 09 were cleared.
Use the restroom. I'll show you guys the video.
1280, we're code 4 inside apartment 20.
811, copy this office.
Copy code 4 in apartment 20.
80. Correction, 1845, Nicolette.
The IC is at Sal. We're going to be meeting at the parking lot directly next to, and then they're going to.
Total for just an update on the command post. If you find yourself on the perimeter or don't have a job, please report to the command post in the church parking lot so we can be organized and try to find you guys a job.
Medical Center, 3 and 122, Nashville.
122 copies.
Fifth precinct supervisor for a wolf alarm call back that can start 3043 Nicollet Avenue at the subway.
402.
402.
8802, you can send that to us.
Copy.
And C3 for those checking in at the please check in with Lieutenant Perry.
I drove by that suspicious vehicle before it was reported by Olson. That's not a suspicious vehicle. It's an unreported PD of stolen. That's only from this B for free.
Okay.
Total for any leadership or the command. Mobile command's up and running over on the east side of the church parking lot. That's advising.
I was actually going to call back and hold up.
Said they were moving earlier.
Total for any tactical element. Lieutenant Hoglund will be the tactical Comlock Sergeant. Lieutenant for now. Please check in with Lieutenant Hoglund when you get to the command post.
There's 3.
62828477.
8802, we try to service apparently.
8802, copy. 516, you can the truth.
Copy.
Marked.
That's crazy. So an officer shot. Man. Somebody said here that sources describe an ambush that took place as officers were responding to an active shooting.
Transit 121.
Transit 121. 24146-887, 24146-8.
Line to 1280.
I got medics and fire on scene. They're like coming, they can cancel.
Copy, thank you, 1857.
Proceed, thanks.
1280 go.
Right. When you guys have
We cleared hallways and any unsecured. Otherwise, everyone else was left sheltered in place.
Yeah,
Do you want us to go back through at each apartment?
They're clearing the building. So it sounds like the apartment building, maybe.
stand by on that. Also, same question at 1281. Can you recall what you guys did, please?
Proceed, Sergeant, to acknowledge.
Yep, all the buildings in our sector have been the stuff we before 2200 block.
Damage and property for robbery, 2911 James Avenue North. It was two juveniles that jumped over a construction fence and approached the caller and threatened to shoot him up and take his money.
Approaching lowest.
Hennepin 1223 en route.
Copy.
That's 1280 for Commander Campbell. 2201 has been cleared. All is 2215 has been cleared. Officers outside of 2221 said they cleared all common areas in there. And 1280 just cleared apartment number 20.
Copy, apartment 20. 20.
Apartment 20.
That's affirmed.
You pull up, see if I can pull up the map. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Oh. Hearing all this noise. What's going on?
Apartment 25 and 20.
Okay, where's the address?
Squad 306.
2200.
Oh, sorry, heading for the address.
Squad 306, heading to the address.
Minneapolis, okay. I wonder if it's the Blades Apartments? Lastdale Apartments?
And 1280 for 9901. Inside 2221, there's a scene inside apartment number 18. There was a bullet hole through a room, and they did do a check well into apartment number 16. Can the officer team please advise?
What the hell?
23 cover yourself on 128 Blaisdell.
Box 9?
40, can you go one more time with that? I'll go over that for us.
Field system, so update on this.
Squad 306.
Yes, thank you for that. Appreciate the heads up.
21, there's a scene inside apartment number 18. Initial responding officers cleared that scene, and then they located a bullet hole going into a laundry room. They did check well inside apartment number 16, and everybody inside 16 was A-OK. 2 officers were left on apartment number 18 inside 2221. Can the officers holding the scene 2021 please advise who you are?
Again, so it seems to be a lot of concern about something going on down there, but not enough to the point.
Bangs and Officer Bacon.
Oh, the daughter-in-law is outside of the house. The male came out with her, grabbed the child, went back in the house.
Who is the
Officer Bacon.
Hi. Caller stating that the daughter-in-law is outside of the house. The party involved came out, took the child, went back into the house with the child.
Over. Heavy.
And 1280, additional info. There was one witness taken outside of apartment number 18 by initial responding officers, and she was passed off to a squad in the rear of 2221. Can anyone advise who has that witness, please?
2202, that female witness was taken by 606 down to DSB.
That's she is here and in the rear room.
All right, 334. We're coming up to 39th in Chicago. If other squads are ready.
Your umpire is how's that do? I'm up, ceiling at 400 feet. Any concerns?
All right, 361. We're at 38 in Chicago. We're ready.
Negative, you're good.
Okay, we're making that turn towards Columbus from 39th.
This channel's not really meant to have a whole bunch of mods.
416 Sergeant to acknowledge
That's on purpose. I don't want a whole bunch of mods.
Sheridan Avenue North. Callers reporting that their daughter just kicked in the screen door and a male that threatened to shoot.
What?
No benzene.
370, I'll take Columbus and 39th.
First damage.
334 turning on to Columbus. Looks like we got some parties up front. I think that male is walking back towards the address. 320 in the rear.
363.
Guys, keep these roads open in case an ambulance get in here.
321, 2 stage GMS.
320, you have a lot of feedback.
GMS for us, please.
Copy.
4.
Baby.
Some squads that should be signing on momentarily.
Copy.
4 people and 2 officers shot. You guys want to hear what they're saying?
HCMC. Courtney, bring us up to speed.
What is HCMC? Can you tell me?
Behind you there as well.
And law enforcement just pushed us back further away from the scene. This is the area where the ambulances come, the ambulance bay, where they go into the emergency room, where anyone in critical condition would enter the stabilization room there. And they have pushed us further back to the corner of 7th and Chicago. We do know that 2 cops were transported here. At this time, we have several Hennepin County Sheriff's deputies, several Minneapolis police officers stationed up here. You can see the yellow tape, the crime scene tape.
It says 2 killed, 2 officers shot.
Jump in that car. She's trying to get out, but we got them pretty well blocked off in all directions.
Copy.
If you guys can make sure you would help me out, subscribe, please. I'd appreciate that. Trying to grow this channel. Second page.
More victims into the area, but they are not letting us get a close look of any law enforcement that may be lining up here to greet those officers, to stand watch over those officers.
He has a 3-month-old baby.
811, copy your code 4, 1905.
Code 4.
Copy code 4, 1905.
Medical center, okay. Oh, trauma, where serious trauma goes. Oh.
That's good, Courtney. We've got Courtney Godfrey at HCMC. We got Rob Olson in the Whittier neighborhood where all of this is taking place. So we will stay on top of this tonight.
We're trying to get the full scope of this situation. We know that information will be coming. We're waiting for a news conference from Minneapolis police at some point, and to get more information about a potential shooter, because that is the piece we're missing right now. We don't know if they have anybody in custody. We don't know if they know who.
They're still looking for someone in that neighborhood, and obviously with the presence, the law enforcement presence, they still are. Just to bring you up to speed on the headlines here, we have 2 officers who have been shot. One is in critical condition. We presume they've been taken to HCMC, and 4 civilians have also been shot.
Yeah, this happening in South Minneapolis, 22nd and Blaisdell. They have a very large area blocked off, so you will not be able to get into that area. And again, we will continue to follow this on Fox 9 on the air, fox9.com, and Fox Local. So stay with us for more updates throughout the evening, and we will break into programming before 9 o'clock if we have new information.
5 people. If you need more bodies, just let me know and I can send them off.
Okay, I'm taking a little commercial break. I would just keep listening for now. I don't want that commercial to copyright or anything. I think it's good now. Crazy times, man. Holy moly, moly, moly.
Everyone to go to, please, for an infant or an evaluation.
Copy.
What started this? Honestly, don't know. This one article that I thought had a lot of information said that the cops were responding to. So, according to this one article, this is supposedly what kind of started things. And this one says 1 police officer dead, but this news station didn't say dead, said critical condition. So I don't know. Things are in the air. 1 officer dead, supposedly another critically wounded, and they say that a 28-year-old officer had passed away, and another is reported to be in critical condition. 4 other people also have been shot, and police were sent out just before 6 p.m., telling residents to avoid the area. Ruben Molina said that he was on the 3rd floor in his apartment with his girlfriend when he heard 4 or 5 gunshots. Molina said he and his girlfriend went to investigate, and he heard a woman tell 911 that 2 people were shot in the head, including her boyfriend. He said the shooting came from the apartment on the 2nd floor. So I don't know. Is this a domestic situation? Somebody just, going off crazy? Why kill or shoot at cops and other people? I don't know. And it seems like they're trying to clear the building right now. I think that's what's going on.
Can you send me car 9's info, please?
Copy.
Good night, Zero. Yeah, they were saying 1 officer deceased, and then they had that weird apartment. I guess. Yeah. So I don't hear nothing on the radio now.
422.
42.
Twitter said the suspect is deceased.
Can you change our call to a suspicious person, clear us GOA, and then send us the recovery?
Heavy.
So quiet now.
I know one.
3303, copy en route to the person in crisis at 3633 Chicago. EMS is requesting DCR respond. They are unavailable at this time. Sounds like we have a party that was having some difficulty with schizophrenia, psychosis.
370.
SWAT 370.
Yeah, one more faster one if you could.
Oh, 2 killed. Wow. Wait.
We have Officer McNeil taking a large group of officers into 1 Blaisdell to locate potential witnesses. That's the Park Nicola building for officers info.
Charlie Edward 231.
W. 231?
Yes, ma'am. 8802 code 4.
Copy code 41911.
Yeah. I was waiting for the news to come back. They were going to come back. Play this video. See, BL sent this.
Breaking news out of Minneapolis, where there has been a shooting near an apartment complex in the Whittier neighborhood.
Senior investigative reporter Jennifer Merrily joins us now because we're finding out this is really, here's a map of where we're talking about in Blaisdell, taking just a sad, tragic turn this afternoon, Jen.
Yes, well, what we've learned is that 2 Minneapolis police officers have been shot. We understand that 1 is critically hurt. Both have been transported to the hospital, but this transpired in all of this, 2 officers injured, which is, we're hearing from sources who are just, besides themselves that this has happened again. Here's a look at Hennepin Healthcare, where we understand those officers were taken. This is live video where when something like this happens, there are officers, law enforcement from all over that come and show their support and their solidarity with the department, with an injured officer. That is happening now in Minneapolis with these 2 injured Minneapolis police officers. We understand they were reporting or responding to a call. And we also know that there are other people injured. 2 others, we're told at this time, have died. And others injured who are, also transported to the hospital. So this is still unfolding. We are still gathering information, but several agencies on scene there at Hennepin Healthcare, standing with Minneapolis Police, and several agencies still in that neighborhood near Blaisdell, the ATF. We've got the State Patrol, other departments there on scene.
I know, I'm right here. We do see Hennepin County Sheriff DeWitt right there at the hospital. Jen, I know that this is a fluid situation and you're learning more from your sources and everything. I think we asked a question earlier. Do we know what brought those officers, what the incident was for them, why they showed up at that area? Was there a call of some sort?
Yes, some kind of a call. We don't know what that initial call was, but we do know that people in that area heard gunshots. And we also now have learned that 2 people are dead.
And just to clarify, those are civilians?
Civilians.
Okay.
People who were in or nearby that apartment complex is what we're being told. And so we've been told that it was something in response to the violence that was happening there that brought officers to the scene.
And we've covered enough of these shootings. I know you have personally. That's a shootout. That's a lot of injured people. I mean, that's 6 people and 2 of them are dead. I mean, doesn't sound like a shooter. Maybe it is, but it's either some kind of person that they didn't expect, or maybe multiple guns. I mean, it's just tragic. That's a lot of bullets flying.
It is, and we're still working to understand what unfolded, if they're looking for someone, if they have someone in custody. That's what we don't know at this hour, but we are hearing that the scene is maybe more contained, although still a heavy law enforcement presence in that area. But when, Frank, you're talking about how many people were injured in this, we're talking about 2 Minneapolis police officers, 1 critically injured in critical condition, another officer injured, and then 4 others, 2 who did not survive.
Yeah, that's a horrible situation. We should mention, too, this area at 22nd and Blaisdell, there's an alert for that area. It's shut down. Don't try to go anywhere near there, folks, because you're not going to be able to get in. probably for many, many hours as they kind of sort through and try to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, and what we're seeing here live pictures of is outside Hennepin Healthcare, where we know the wounded were taken for treatment, and it's that show of solidarity that, it almost chokes you up because you see that happen, and unfortunately in our community, we've seen it happen this year already, and we're seeing it now again.
Yeah, well, you've been doing all these stories on gun violence and the types of weapons out there and the amount of ammunition out there. And as you reported, it is a problem.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, we've been continuing to report on gun violence and putting a real focus on that and helping the community to hopefully understand what this looks like and who is impacted. And we are seeing it happening right now, unfolding right in front of us today, tragically.
The two officers are definitely Minneapolis officers?
We're told they're Minneapolis officers. Of course, we're still waiting to hear from Minneapolis police. These are sources that are giving us this information, trusted sources who are sharing this with us, hoping to hear from Minneapolis police at some point. But we know that in a situation like this, their priority is to take care of their own and then to tell us what's going on.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you sharing this, and I know you're working your sources, so we're going to let you go, and so you can concentrate on that, and when we get the information from you, we'll be sure to share it with those of you at home.
Yeah.
Okay. Waiting on that. Let's listen to the scanner again. We have to find
3304.
3304.
Just an update for you at the IC. I have 8 individuals who are available for service if needed, and I have 3 others playing perimeter around the IC.
33.
Just seems like it's time for we're down at multiple parked vehicles at 1700 Stevens Avenue South.
McNeil to command post.
Obviously, how did that help?
No presser yet. We're waiting for a presser. I don't know.
Hennepin 1307 to Transit Officer Kaheen. Have you made it down to the PSB yet with those witnesses?
At 8802 clear en route, 1700 Stevens.
I'm still en route. We got rerouted. Should be there soon.
Copy, thank you. They're expecting you.
Okay.
McNeil to the command post. This is McNeil. Troopers are bringing the people out from the clinic here out into the alley, and then they're going to walk to their cars across the street, and they're leaving.
5370.
Trooper emailed ATJ.
Copy on 1919.
The Mobile 1 command is up and running.
Copy.
Squad 426, copy, close 4, 1920.
No live feeds. All we have is the scanner audio. I'm not eating dinner right now, but I was trying to see. I don't see nothing.
I got a line of rig at Nickel and Franklin looking to go to the collection point. Just want to advise them where they're going.
AZ Intel says not seeing any official reports about the status of the suspect in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The initial indication that the suspect is down. I don't know either. There was a tweet that said that there was a body too, but I don't know whose body that was. So I have no idea. We assumed because of that one report, but here Fox 9 says it as well 9 minutes ago. Fox 9 confirms an officer has died. This is what we've been saying for a while. Officer.
Boys, we got 2 rigs southbound Nicholas on the Casualty collapses. Just a rallying stage.
We have Plymouth PD checking to see if we want assistance with calls down there.
Yeah, they can come out.
901.
4-4.
901.
Copy.
Forward.
I need a free supervisor that's not doing anything here to meet me on Franklin here. We perimeter supervisor.
3304, I'll send you Sergeant McCarthy.
So yeah, sadly, an officer is down and deceased. Trolls want attention.
If a squad can start for a baby not breathing at 2315 17th Avenue South.
363 divert.
Not breathing.
22 code 4.
Copy.
36.
All right, 13 code 4.
Copy. And just re-airing, they're by the pool at East Phillip Park, so this is going to be a baby having a seizure, possibly not breathing. They are by the pool at Phillip Park.
Squad 810, Diverby.
Copy.
Was the baby in the water? Or was it
Minneapolis
something else?
dispatching with METech 5 for Plymouth Assistance 1924. Copy. The baby was pulled from the pool. Unknown status. Plymouth 6790, overhead to 2315 17th Avenue South, assist. Copy.
Wayfair helps.
So over all the ads are Wayfair. What is this?
We're calling for babies breathing.
Copy. Code 4 baby breathing squads incoming can slow. 45, copy. Code 4 1925. 363 is the baby seizing. Do we need medical to continue? Code 3.
Fire's already arriving.
Copy. 441. 421, if you can start with those at 30. Kind of in 12, 4 to 5. You can assign me to that. Copy.
Kind of in 1301.
1301.
Will this be the right channel for 1204 to Finn Power team? Can we have you come to the command post, please? Your team.
Precinct 1 is going to be channel 4 for downtown. Offer.
Copy. I'll put in channel 4.
Copy.
Copy. You can send the alarm with 20.
Cool. 1301.
1204 to Sergeant Power. Just make sure you guys have breathing equipment. Just stay on Franklin.
363, if any other cars were coming with us, maybe call. They can cancel.
Henderson OTEF is going to have approximately 8 to
Copy. Any other incoming squads can cancel.
priority calls in precinct 1. About 15 minutes to get geared up.
And channel 1 dispatch to my 2 Plymouth squads. Are you 2-person squads or are you both able?
We have 1 and 3-person. 2-person squad.
Copy.
6790 and 6791.
Copy.
Diddy. Let's see if I can find anything else.
901 Ben Bauer, where you at?
Plymouth 6791.
We are now responding on Nicholas, first one.
Can I put you on this burglary? It's a little bit old, but 39 Columbus Avenue. The caller saw her upper window.
Meet me at East Franklin and LaSalle or Blaisdell.
Copy.
Her window open and then her flower pot broken. The vehicles are not on site, but the caller thinks someone possibly broke in.
Copy. Can you air RP Robert?
369.
369.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Yo, Andrew Tate is crazy.
Can you guys down on Pillsbury let our city employees truck out now? Thanks.
Plymouth 60 to 91. What additional did you want?
That would have been 1222.
Just 340 number.
Kind of been 1222.
Do you have an address for this apparent overdose on 36 and 10?
They just gave 3600 Penn Avenue North. We can try to call back.
You can show 6790 responding to 3339 Columbus Avenue.
Copy.
If you could, that'd be great. We're at 36 and 10. We don't have any sight of it.
Copy.
Okay. Back.
So 6791 copy 5.
6791. We're just in Minneapolis. Will be available for calls. I think it's copy.
I added comments on quite a few of these recalls and exact machines.
Copy, thank you. I had been 1222. I tried to call back. I got no answer.
1222 copies. We'll be checking the building on 3600.
Copy. Six 790 dispatch. 6790. You can clear us off by solid. Clear this out. Copy. Squad 223.
223.
Hennepin call 66.
Business alarm at 2801 Central Avenue Northeast, Suite 1. Hennepin 12.
Copy.
I'm clear the parent place if you need for reference our case number 24009735.
Copy.
All right. Okay. What else we got going on, man? It's been a long day. All kinds of crazy-ish going on. Oh, is there a citizen link? Let's check it out. Do we have a live link? No live link. Dang. Okay. I mean, I can play some of these videos from the scene.
Copy.
This is not a live video, but
901.
I can always show it in the meantime. A little too big on the screen. Make myself a little smaller. This is from earlier.
306, copy to hit and run with injury.
Copy.
See what else we got.
1830, code 4.
Code 4 Nicholas at 1933.
303, I'm going to start towards Cedar Call. So they're available.
And 523 of Richville and route to back to inside your code 4. Plymouth. Go ahead.
Just an info for officers on scene. In a few moments here, we're going to be putting 3 teams out to these addresses to do double checks on the buildings.
Wow.
So 2201 Blaisdell will be 1282 and a large contingency of officers that'll be coming up onto Blaisdell here soon. They'll also have an SRT medic embedded with them. Next address, 2215 Blaisdell. Will be 1280. 1280, you're going to re-clear that address. And then 2221 Blaisdell will be St. Paul SWAT. We are attempting to locate any additional victims. If they find any apartment doors after numerous attempts to make contact, if any apartment doors are locked, they are to open those.
Are you able to start an injury accident hit and run at 28th and Sear?
They're to open those doors with force, check the apartment, and then exit.
Can you yep, 10-4. Copy.
901, all teams stand by for further direction.
8802, code 4.
Copy, code 4, 1934.
564.
1280, you copy that?
Last squad, repeat. 46.
1280 copies.
Squad 564.
St. Paul SWAT, did you copy?
Squad 56.
We've checked every unit here. There's no way to say 3600 pounds.
Good copy. 2221 Blaisdell.
And Plymouth 66.
2221.
Is it?
Confirm.
Confirm. Stand by for the go-ahead. Stand by.
Hennepin 1223.
Hennepin 1223. Information, we've got an injury, accident, hit and run, so we have EMS arrest for pickup truck.
Are you going to sign me to that? And walk it back when you're done.
Can you have the 4th Precinct Sergeant go over to 5 for me, please?
Copies. Their squad clearly can start to back 1700 Stevens.
Where's he going over?
That was at 28th and Cedar. One of the patients involved is a pregnant woman that is 3 months pregnant.
Why is that a 7200, Tim?
This is an I-1, copy. Why is that a copy?
8, if we're clear, it says go ahead there.
Copy.
303, I'm on Cedar. Can you have a Lincoln Point, Nora, 684?
Copy.
You have 1830.
You have 1830.
Will be clear false. Send us wherever you want.
Can we cancel rescue and EMS?
Confirm.
Copy. Can you start 23246 Nicollet Avenue? It's a gray house. The caller thinks it's possibly vape, but it's not boarded. It's like somebody door.
1830 received on the way. 1860 will be with us.
Copy.
Hennepin 1245, we searched 3610. No, nothing. We're clear.
Copy, clearance.
1242, with that highway. When you get an opportunity, can you send me the list of tactical personnel that are on scene and are call signs? When you get an opportunity, please.
334, able to Baker, can I get you on 5? 3, we're code 4. Is there a keyhole?
What, 52384?
Hey, firm. Is there a key holder?
We'll try to get one for you.
Blaisdell housing. So it looks like they're clearing out multiple
791, you can cancel. I'll show you clear.
buildings.
I'll start assigning more calls. I'm just going through the ones.
And it looks like they're all part of the Blaisdell housing.
1280 to Lieutenant Hogland.
Go ahead.
Do you have any unassigned SWAT personnel in the post? We could stand to be plussed up. 1 or 2.
Car 77.
Which squad was that?
Car 77.
Affirmative. We have 8 bodies here. Just let me know how many our teams need, and I will send them out.
Car 77.
You say 8
We're going to
bodies?
take this call on Oliver Avenue North. If you can pull
Not that, I guess.
off of it.
A weird way to word
Send
it.
2 to 1280. We're at the rear of the barrier.
So,
Heavy.
Blaisdell.
you can cancel the question.
Copy 564. Why is that you can cancel?
P2. I'm sending Seraphine and Osuji to you.
Where's Bearcat?
2201 Blaze, right? At the Bearcat?
It's fine.
Squad 361.
361.
8131. Kayla, how you doing?
Me here at 3237 2nd Avenue.
Got it.
8131.
Bodies meet equals
Yes,
personnel.
ma'am. Are we going to assign any more officers to perimeter duty?
190, can you advise?
422, code 4.
Copy, class 939.
6790, dispatch for control that phone call. Sign up for that.
Copy.
There, anyone's listening, we'll need some officers on the western side, be the alley, Blaisdell to Pillsbury. We don't have any cops out there right now. Probably need 3 or 4 for that parking lot.
Are you for any details? Copy of assignment for this. This is just vehicle near the water building at 4th Street North and Lowry Avenue North. Cause you're putting a small
8131 copy. Needs officers at least 3 on the west side. Blaisdell to Pillsbury.
Negative. All I've got is 2 individuals with a veil possibly living outside of it.
511 will go over there.
Fight, not even a description as of yet. It's 2 information from the callers. I don't know if they're on scene getting information or what's going on.
Kevin. 8144, I'll be over there as well.
who have responded to this. I've seen some
901
characterizations that this may have been a quote-unquote ambush situation. We'll wait for law enforcement to confirm that. But no doubt this is shaping up to be a very sad day for the Twin Cities. Let's take yet another quick commercial break. When we come back, though, still so many more top headlines left to get to, including the biggest of the day, that former President Donald Trump has been found guilty.
All right. By the way, Annie said that when they said bodies, that means officers available. Okay. Not like deceased people.
Can you change this, please?
Copy.
At 1280 copies, we're just waiting for an additional personnel, and we'll move into position.
Move into position.
Copy.
Okay.
And while clearing these addresses, please indicate on the air your apartment, or if you find one unlocked, that you're clear.
6790 to dispatch.
Documented here, please.
Responding to this, don't have this out.
523, we have a key holder en route. They did not give us an EA or a vehicle description. We do have a phone number for them. We'll try calling.
Copy, thank you. And just info for everyone, Hogland's here. We have 2 bomb techs if anyone will need a robot, so just tear up and I can send them out.
You're the one that said you were in the area, correct?
Yes, 10-4. I'm seeing.
Copy on feed.
Head up at 11:41. I have about 15 for now, so we'll be a technical operation.
And 1283, we are just arriving at the apartments.
564, you out with the vehicle you just ran?
1203 to 23. Yes, we have an issue with the fronts. We did have success popping the back earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna be just north of Stevens. I'm sorry, just north of 19. Charlie Yellow Boy 543 is unoccupied. I'm close for him. Forward to I copy the mall. Shot spotters are about to get.
Copy.
And 1280 will be going inside of 2215. And we have 95B with us.
901, I copy.
He's working on keys for us, so we're continuing to search.
Great, thank you.
UM 1830.
UFM 1830.
Third current call pending and put us on a damaged property. 3230 Nicollet. We're attempting to contact some suspects.
Copy.
UM 1860, we'll be with him.
Copy.
4668 Captain.
Call calling on channel 2.
3067,
Copy.
523, cars in up in the rear.
523, copy. 411. And we had another caller reporting her husband was just a few minutes away. 523. Sorry, squad back for a shadow operation, 1812 Bryant Avenue North, multiple activities in the house.
411 copies. 432, we'll back.
Okay. 1280, you were digitized 3P, please.
No, we'll be seeing entry.
Receive. Hey.
St. Paul, Charlie 1. No answer, apartment 1. We'll be breaching.
306. Copy. Plymouth 6791.
6791.
I know you're coming from the 5th Precinct. Can you start for a fight? It will be at 3029 15th Avenue South. 2 people in front of the address. The second party may have left in a white SUV northbound, but the first suspect involved, black male, flowered, shorts.
6791 copies.
And 1280, we're passing the southeast door in 2201.
Copy.
Airport 4296 to Minneapolis dispatch.
4296.
I'm available for calls in the 3rd precinct. I have a 2-man squad.
Copy, thank you.
Airport 42 or 4297 to
Minneapolis dispatch.
4297.
Traffic, we're 2 minutes for calls in the 3rd.
Copy, thank you. Squad 426, copy, code 41946.
1280, you're digitized.
You have on 1830.
303.
Squad 303.
Contend the 3230 and shows arriving on the 3246.
Can you just send me a message quick with the side agency squads, please?
Copy. Copy. I'll send it to you right now. Airport 4296.
4296.
Okay. Person door number 4.
If you could start, we have an assault called in by multiple people. It's a domestic as well, I believe. Is assaulting the female. We've got multiple callers saying this is at 42nd Street and 6th now. No better description as of yet.
What is going on in this town?
The apartment is clear. No answer at apartment 4 will be.
Copy.
St. Paul, Charlie 1. Apartment 1 was breached.
Copy.
It's not real confirmation the suspect's down. That's somebody on Twitter. They did say one officer passed away, though.
Hey, 3, go for it. St. Paul, Charlie 1 will be breaching apartment 5.
Right now, I think they're clearing all the apartments.
Copy.
679 for show.
Copy.
.1280 apartment clear.
Airport 99, Minneapolis dispatch.
That was Airport 99.
Copy.
Correct. 2-man squad available for call, start precinct.
Copy, thank you.
1860, we're code 4.
Copy, code 41948. Squad 369 and Airport, I believe it was 4296 that I have for the Bloomington call. Updated address.
Suspect described as black male, black hoodie, cut off jean shorts.
564.
Kayla said.
Yeah, that suspicious vehicle that we were canceled off.
Is 4216 16th Avenue South. The suspect is known. His name is Dwayne. Currently in the garage of that location. Animal control was started as well, if we can get them. For a German Shepherd that jumped out of their vehicle is now running loose. We're waiting on a suspect description. Again, suspect wood vets.
The block here. The plate's Edward John Robert 388.
4296 copy.
I don't know if this is a separate incident or the same incident that they're talking about.
369, is there any weapons involved in this? Especially if he likes to fight with police?
Are you asking if that was the plate?
No, that is the correct plate. It's circling the block here. I'm tied up on this recovered vehicle. I can't.
Gotcha, copy. Let the call taker.
1280, no answer at apartment 5.
Kind of a 1371.
Copy.
Kind of a 1371.
We're a 4-man squad available for calls downtown.
Copy, thank you. 361 Airport and 369. The suspect has firearms. There are none on his person at this time. And we're still waiting on a description. All to 16th Avenue South in the garage for Dwayne.
8802.
8802. And with a history of fighting with police.
I wonder if there's like a different incident. Someone with a dog.
We're talking about security inside here. It sounds like this guy got a white CA call on the parking ramp and might have driven out of here. We're on the code 4 for now.
6791.
Copy. Plymouth 6791.
Squad 850, we are
Squad 422, copy code 493.
Will be clear, everybody's GOA.
Copy, thank you. Copy.
St. Paul Charlie 1, apartment 5 was breached, it's clear.
This is live.
Copy.
Car 801.
Car 801.
12, apartment.
320. Clearest report. Put us on the assault, please.
Copy.
1280, repeat.
I'm assisting with the parking detail at HCMC downtown. Do you control agents that can assist at 7th and Park, 8th and Park?
We'll get them started.
I'll show you this is live right at the scene.
Is clear.
Copy.
Awaiting updates on MPD. Officer killed. I'm waiting for updates.
You have 1861.
1861, we're available for calls in the 5th precinct.
Copy, thank you. 369 and those in.
The last video that I was showing you guys, that's from Citizen app. That's not live, the last video. Right now, there's nobody live on Citizen. But the news right now does have a live feed out there, so this is live outside. And, of course, the scanner audio is live.
He's possibly left. It's unclear if he's in the garage or.
They're banging on doors.
An open mic on street.
Did in a black SUV, Layton Henry 433. The caller is in front of the address in a gray Escalade.
Car 801.
Car 801.
Would you send a message out that squad car parking will be on Park Avenue between 6th and 8th?
Dispatch copies.
320, let's have squads meet up at 42nd and Bloomington.
UM 1830.
42nd and Bloomington for squads. U of M 1830.
Paul Charlie. We'll be cruising. If you copy my comment, we'll be clear.
Copy.
Copy.
Airport 4290, copy.
4296, go get them, sir.
320 is requesting incoming squads for that address, the 4216 18th Avenue, to stage at 42nd in Bloomington.
Copy.
Well, it seems like there's a lot of shit going on.
All right, 1283, first level is clear. We're working our way to the second.
303, I'm en route to that assault call.
Copy.
1280, no, apartment 6. We'll be reaching.
Copy.
Forty-nine 23, copy yourself assignment for the suspicious vehicle lasting in the area of 30.
Engine 255.
255, clear.
Myself at 157 are going to be available for calls for you.
953 to 1280.
Caller saw a white male inject himself with narcotics and then get into the vehicle lasting going southbound on 1036. License plate George X-ray Frank 612, described as a gray sedan.
Miss Michelle, thank you. That's a long time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's copy, sir.
Squad.
You're aware the resident for 102 is on the floor lobby here.
Copy.
St. Paul Charlie 1. No answer at number 8, we'll be breaching.
Copy.
Cool. That vehicle just came by. I flagged it on him. Talk to the driver for me.
You want me to put you on it?
If you're on the recovery vehicle for now, I'll let you know if I put on another call.
Dispatch copies.
Yeah, man. I don't really know what to think. I want to wait for the police update.
Alright, 1280, first floor is clear.
The same thing every day.
And Brand,
Some psychos.
up on the landing. So hold at the landing between levels 1 and 2.
953, copy that. And I went to any of the 1280 teams. If you would need any extra resources, we have a team available for any material or supply that you would just air up and we'll send them.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just some, you know, a domestic violence situation where a nut went crazy, wanted to kill whoever, and start shooting at the cops.
Department 8 is clear.
Oh man, Twitter is crazy. Hey yo, a bunch of people donating to Trump. That's crazy. The website's like messed up or something. I think it's working now, but wow. Hey, what's that? Raw alerts. Yeah, I do have a Discord. I don't know if the link works or not. It should work. Let me do. I'll get it for you. I think it works. Come hang out.
1280, no answer at 107 will be breaching.
Copy.
How does our first call station 1800?
It's been 3 hours of few updates from anyone. They did say suspect was down hours ago.
Is there any more questions for the TC?
The Twitter said the suspect was down 3 hours ago. I'm assuming he's down. I'm assuming they're just clearing the areas. But when the news broadcast came up, they from the police there hasn't been any official word.
426.
Which I would think that's actually like
426.
pretty important. Like, I mean, to announce if he's down, if the threat's gone. But the police department, all they did was post an hour ago on Twitter and just said that it's an active incident. They said the area at this time 4 civilians and 2 MPD officers reported injured.
4296 on scene, 42nd and Blooming.
So they haven't even announced that the other officer is dead, but news media has reported that one of the officers has passed away. So the police is keeping really tight-lipped. The Star Tribune, that's one of the articles I saw, they said the police officer was dead. Fox 9 also said it. So we're kind of waiting. We're supposed to be doing a press conference, but nothing. And honestly, oh no, it's been 2 hours. I was gonna say it's been 3 hours already. Well, probably the whole thing has been going for 3 hours, maybe. Thank you for the 10. It's been 3 hours. A few updates.
All right.
Hennepin 1378.
Hennepin 1378.
We'll take your audible alarm 620 12th Avenue South.
Thank you.
Ooh, I haven't. Somebody sent me the interview with the lady. Let's see.
Well, you know they're at 106. We'll be breaching.
Ooh, breach time.
No, 65 team. You can put me on this separate call here for the security.
69.
You mean 564?
We're told one is in critical condition. We're also told that there are also multiple gunshot wounds, civilians here at the scene. Now, I can give you a live look here behind me of what's going on. A lot of police still on scene, State Patrol, Minneapolis, the mad. We do not have VO. So yes, you're just looking at a live.
And good evening. We are breaking in for a live update here on Fox 9 and Fox Local on a shooting in Minneapolis. Sources now telling Fox 9 that a Minneapolis police officer has died in a shooting just south of downtown.
This happened just around 5:30 this evening, just a few blocks south of downtown. And if you're familiar with that area, check out this map. 22nd Blaisdell is the area where you see all these officers. Minneapolis police confirming to Fox 9 at least 4 people and 2 Minneapolis in addition to 2 Minneapolis police officers have been injured. Again, our sources telling us that one of those officers has passed away.
And we want to go straight to Rob Olson, who's been at the scene for more than 90 minutes now. And there was just a large group, Rob, of officers, it sounds like, headed down Blaisdell.
Yeah, and led there by officers in tactical gear, and then followed up by those not in tactical gear, not like the SWAT uniforms or gear, but they led that group, and then some plainclothes civilian in suits at the end of that. So it's kind of hard to make out exactly what this group was, but a large contingent of officers that were here brought down there, and so we don't know if that means that there's another part of what they're doing here that's going on, or if that was a group of officers brought down there for the reasons of the fallen officer here tonight. If that was the case, hard to tell at this point. I can tell you, though, the tension level here has certainly dropped a lot in the last half hour, 45 minutes or so. Most of the ambulances that were staged here are gone. There are just 3 I could see right here to this side of me, but all those that were staged in this side are gone. We've seen a number of officers, again, just sort of slowly leaving the scene. Is certainly de-escalating in terms of the amount of response that is here. Still, though, a fairly large response that does remain. We are in a cordoned off area here on LaSalle. This is Franklin, that's Blaisdell, so it's where it transforms from LaSalle to Blaisdell. Since we've been here, this whole area has been cordoned off around us, and we're now kind of on an island that we cannot, no one can get to where we are. We cannot get out of where we are, or even back to our cars at this point, although I think that will probably change in a short time. But again, still quite a few officers, as you can see, police vehicles down this way. It appears there is a SWAT vehicle that is still down there, along with a fire truck, and that is where a large group of officers went down. Still 2 police drones in the air above me. So quite a bit going on here. I do know that this is the Park Nicollet Clinic. These are apartment buildings on the other side of that. There were some Park Nicollet employees that were still in that building as of a short time ago and were being released and brought out. So it sounds like they had been locked down in that building for a while here. As the situation unfolded here over the last couple of hours. But it sounds like they have been taken out of here as well. So again, things seem to be de-escalating in terms of the intensity of this response here, but still very, very active in terms of the number of officers, certainly down this way, and the surveillance from the air here. So we hope to get an update. Again, we've been waiting and now kind of in this island where we are that we can't leave, so they know where to find us, certainly. But we're still waiting for that update from police as to how this began. It does sound like, from some of the kind of ear witnesses that I've talked to, people that heard gunshots. Somebody I talked to just now said he couldn't even count. It was a lot. Another woman who said she saw some gunfire but couldn't actually see the person firing, and that it was just a large number of shots. Somebody else told me it sounded like it started over on the Nicollet side of things, moving through over to the Blaisdell side over here. But again, all of these are what people are just hearing bits and pieces of in this area, where visibility is limited from the buildings and the trees. So that's sort of things that they're piecing together of that activity coming over here. So again, we'll be standing by here. Hopefully we'll get an update from Minneapolis police, but certainly a difficult situation for them with an officer down, another one, and a number of other people here either dead or injured in this situation. So still very much developing. We'll keep you posted as we get more. For now, back to you.
All right, thanks, Rob. Yeah, an incredibly sad day for the city of Minneapolis. And there at the end, you saw the dozens of officers that were headed down Blaisdell.
Yeah, they did not look like they were in a reactive stance, more a supportive one, which is indicative of officers when they're going to a scene where they're trying to support fellow officers, and that seems to be that situation there. Speaking of which, Courtney Godfrey is at HCMC. Courtney, I know you've seen other officers arriving there as well.
Yeah, that's right, Randy. There's several Hennepin County Sheriff's deputies, State Patrol, Minneapolis police officers, and they just continue to come down here in droves, really. They are also blocking off the street, so they're acting as traffic control down here. You can see their squad cars. I'm going to step out of the picture here so you can get a nice look at it, but you can see several squad cars blocking off the area surrounding the emergency room. What you're looking at immediately in front of us is the emergency room ambulance bay, where they bring in any emergency trauma patients that are coming in through ambulance, and that's where all the Minneapolis police officers and sheriff's deputies are gathering right now. We've also seen members of the ATF here on scene, but they have been blocking off 7th Street here between Park and Chicago. You can see the crime scene tape, just securing the area. They've also pushed the media back a few times now, just want us to keep our distance, presumably for the sake of privacy for any grieving family members that might be coming to the scene, and for the privacy of those officers who are understandably also in a world of grief right now. We've also seen a member of the public here who's made her way downtown and just standing on this corner with a Blue Lives Matter flag. We talked to her. She said she has family members in law enforcement, and she just wanted to come downtown to show her support. She said she doesn't know if it's making any difference, but she just wants to send that message to these officers that they are supported and that they've got the public support tonight. So quite a powerful display there on this street corner. But we will tell you that we haven't gotten any updates from the hospital yet. We have reached out to HCMC to find out if there will be any media availability with emergency room doctors. It was shift change not too long ago, and we saw medical personnel leaving the hospital, EMS personnel leaving the Hennepin EMS area, and they were comforting each other. They were checking on one another. How are you doing? And obviously, this is not just hard on the law enforcement community, but it's hard on those individuals who are having to work this and having to do all they can to try and save these lives tonight. So definitely a difficult situation all around down here at HCMC, and as soon as we have any updates as to what's happening here and any interviews that will be given, we will bring it back to you.
We know you will. Thank you, Courtney. And again, to Courtney's point, yeah, we are expecting at some point this evening, we don't know for certain, but expecting at some point this evening that we may hear from Minneapolis police in a more official form
tomorrow?
In terms of getting information out that is consistent with what's being reported.
But an incredibly somber scene there at HCMC, and we have a number of state and local officials who are also responding online tonight. Mayor Melvin Carter, City of St. Paul, saying we are deeply saddened by the tragic shooting in Minneapolis. Our St. Paul police and fire EMS have been deployed to support our neighbors. Those downtown or attending the Timberwolves game tonight may see SPPD officers. We remain in close communication with the City of Minneapolis and have additional emergency personnel standing by. We are praying for our colleagues and the entire Minneapolis community. Of course, Mayor Carter's father was a police officer.
Governor Tim Walz also tweeting earlier that the State Patrol is on the scene in South Minneapolis assisting local law enforcement. We have seen them ourselves as well. State of Minnesota stands ready to provide any resources necessary, praying for all the first responders on the ground working to keep the community safe.
And then Senator Amy Klobuchar saying we're devastated to learn about the MPD officer killed and another critically injured this evening as they were working to keep our community safe. John and I are praying for both their families and all of those impacted by this tragedy.
We continue to monitor the situation down there with our two reporters. We also have many other sources feeding us information as well. The big challenge tonight is getting stuff confirmed. When you have this many gunshot victims and a Minneapolis police officer who has been killed, there's all kinds of information coming in. We want to provide you with the most accurate that we can, so please stay with us.
Yeah, right now we're still waiting for just a lot of the details as to what started this.
Squad 830, I checked the area. I'm not able to locate
The victim or the suspect, you can call for me.
Copy.
UM 1830.
You have 1830.
Bravo, there's stuck here, Nicollet Ave and East Lake Street, Nicole 4.
Copy.
Four low.
1280, no answer at 203. We'll be breaching.
Is it possible to get a better location? We're not finding the van.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. Thank you. Holy crap. Been live all day. Oh, cool.
Copy, we'll do a call back.
Was there a SWAT calling?
422 code 4. 422 code 4.
You'll let me get everyone in the area.
Copy.
UM 18-2 at protecting the area.
Copy.
Two two three, we're called for.
St. Paul 1. No answer. Number 22.
What's up, kid?
Copy. 223, copy your code 4, Hennepin County 1245. If you haven't arrived, you can cancel.
Like we have to get some type of resolution or some type of something. Mexican mayoral candidate assassinated at point blank range. Attacker also killed.
Minneapolis dispatch. No,
Dana, go ahead.
in 5th precinct for calls. Specific area you want us.
1280, no answer at 204. We'll be breaching.
Copy.
So they're breaking doors down? Is that what they're doing? If you don't answer, we're breaking the shit down?
St. Paul Charlie 1. Number 2222 is clear.
Copy.
I had a CPS in California.
And can you show
Hi, 1283. Second level's clear. We're working our way up to third.
Hennepin 1245.
Any notes?
Copy.
Updated address is 1434 Marshall Street, apartment 218. Apparently a kid's playing with a phone. We're going to go check out the apartment right now.
Copy, 1434 Marshall Street. Squad in the area of 3001 had a call for robbery of person that just occurred.
All kinds of shit going on. Criminals taking advantage of the crime, of the shooter situation.
St. Paul Charlie 1. No answer at 24. 24 will be breaching.
We gotta take advantage of this shit.
You got a 3440 will start for Anson 44.
Copy, 3001 Hennepin Avenue South.
Squad 411 on call. That caller is by the basketball hoops wearing a black t-shirt and black pants. Suspect drove off in an uncertain direction. Caller stated towards Harrison Park.
411 copy. We'll look for the caller.
Copy.
Squad 830, can you clear me assist on my current call and I'll back you down.
Copy.
Same traffic.
Which UM squad was that?
1861.
Copy.
Squad 425.
1280. We got the kids out of 208. 1280. You got the kids out of 208. We got cops that are going to bring them.
You have 1860.
Out to do. Thank you for the membership.
532 copy. We're outside.
This is going to be an attempted robbery. We're out with 4 victims at Nicollet and 49.
5425, if you could start to a damaged property, 3746 DuPont Avenue North, for a suspect who is attaching a tarp with screws to the caller's friend fence at this address. No suspect description at this time.
Copy.
St. Paul, Charlie 1. No answer at apartment 2929 will be breaching.
Copy.
Yeah.
Code 411, code 42016.
This was crazy.
And for SWAT responding on this robbery, person at gunpoint occurred in the alley of 3001 Hennepin Avenue South. White and Hispanic, male 5'7", wearing a ski mask and all black clothing. And for SWAT responding to 3001, technology now reporting this occurred at 27th and Fremont. I'll find out the time delay.
Telling you, the criminals are out, man. The freaks are out tonight.
1378.
1378.
No better time to do some crime.
Code 4 secure. We're not going to wait for keys. We saw the comments. If that's an option.
Harry, thank you.
Why you do that to me? We're looking for casualties, maybe, yeah. Wait, hold on. What's going on? What's going on?
1280, no answer at 211. We'll be breaching.
Okay.
You guys are doing too much. What's going on?
422.
Change the F to an unwanted, please, and then send us the damage to property up on 36.
Copy.
Excuse me, 30 South Duvon.
Page 261. Be there, be there.
Copy.
Oh. Oh, God. Oh, you guys can use the block feature yourself as well. If you see somebody you don't like what they're saying, I mean, you can block the person as well. We're not always gonna catch everything, and this second channel is meant to be a little bit looser. It's not gonna be, every single message.
Yeah, 3440 in there is off.
So if you have to, you can block somebody too.
Squad 426, code 42018.
It's the Wild Wild West, the online world, the virtual AI matrix that has been created for us to
Can you add King and David 453 to my call?
Be so close to each other, but also so far. Nothing's real in the AI world.
Squad 3 in the area.
Stay there, Copy.
St. Paul, Charlie 1. 29 was clear. We have no answer at 2626. We'll be breaching.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a crazy night, man. Things are crazy, some people, Trump got indicted. This is nothing.
31st and Aldridge.
This is nothing. Wait till it gets closer and closer. People are going to be...
1280.
Buckle up, put on your seatbelt. Don't look down when crossing the tightrope.
15. We haven't made contact with or cleared every apartment inside. Everybody in here was A-OK.
Copy.
Hold on, stay together. Len Stanley. Sorry, I didn't laugh. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be some shit. I only think it's really going to be insane if it's one way. If it's the other way, people are going to be upset and stuff. But the true chaos is going to come if one person gets elected. They're going to lose their minds. Heads are going to explode. I'll be here for it.
26 is clear. We have no answer at 28. We'll be breaching.
Copy.
Code
23.
23.
Brunswick Police. Oh.
I'm in the area 27th. Do we have a suspect info?
Affirmative, white or Hispanic male, 7, wear black ski mask and all black clothing.
Oh, 45 reports for it.
Hennepin County, copy, 21.
Transit 157, area check.
Copy.
Transit 256, check.
Copy.
You have M1861.
Yes, and are live. Thank you for the 5. It's late, man. My mind's kind of checked out a little bit. We've been here since early this morning. My mind's telling me no, but my body. Pause. Let's see if there's anything else on Twitter, like updates with this.
1261.
No, it's kind of the same repetitive stuff.
I got one down with EMS, 219 Oak Street, southeast, outside of Jimmy John's.
You down a 3440 RP, still supposed to be a 3001 Hennepin. 2615.
Confirm, we can try to call back.
36. If you could, I'll front now.
Copy.
61 will be out with the caller.
At least.
Transit 157. Do we have a last known direction of travel?
Yeah. We did.
Can you advise?
Send Mel some love.
SWAT 850 code 4, 2023.
1861, last direction of travel is north 27th and Fremont.
Up there. All right. Well, let's see what's going on. We've been here. Up and down. Been here almost 2 hours and 17 minutes.
China.
What was that? Emotional Trump supporters say Trump is the only person who stood up for him. Oh, okay.
431. We're close for it.
Oh yeah, I tweeted this earlier.
And to make right this fucking...
Oh, this is different. The one I treated was gays for Trump. That was kind of funny from earlier.
All residential units in 1221 are clear, or the occupants have been checked on at A-OK. Janitor closet, we need to work.
Copy.
I don't want to copy that.
Oh, this response. These people are just.
Copy, code 2025. All right, 12-3, third level is clear. We're working on the epic.
I gotta stop looking at Twitter. Is just toxic.
Squad 422, code 4, 2026.
I know. I wasn't expecting today. Today was pretty wild.
Car 79, channel 1, checking your status.
Car 79, we're code 4.
Oh, Beach Mel is probably, if it was this stream, it was probably Noah M from earlier. Thank you for that. Bindi, thank you for the 7 months. I missed that earlier.
It's 422.
Go ahead.
422. We're going to be breaching a janitor closet there.
They're still clearing everything. They're clearing out everything.
Squad 422, an audible residential around 2630 Lowry Avenue North. Squad 422, you can disregard. Squad 433, copy you are en route for the residential on Lowry Avenue North. Came in by the alarm company for the back sliding door.
1245.
Hennepin 1245.
You can clear us off the call.
Copy. 2027.
Trustedy, thank you for the 10. Says here's the random radios in our head. Love a random playlist. Mason.
61 info.
1861.
It was yesterday, I believe. Yeah, Facebook is the worst, probably the worst platform, honestly. Maybe TikTok too. Facebook constantly.
White male, 5'8", long.
St. Paul Charlie team, you were digitized, repeat.
With a ski mask. Last known direction of travel was northbound from the alleyway behind 27 from Fremont. Taken was a white fanny pack with $250 cash, credit card, and her ID.
And that, what we thought was a janitor closet is actually a security room. It's been breached and cleared. For your guys' awareness, there's all the cameras for this building.
Here's for the random radios
one more
in
row we're
our
going to be
heads.
breaching.
Love a random playlist. Rolling on the floor laughing.
20.
Okay.
Man, I'm drinking my
alley between Emerson and Fremont.
magnesium and knock the F out.
830 copy.
But I don't know if that'd be a mistake.
425.
It's bedtime. In a little bit.
425.
St. Paul Charlie 1, all of 1221 Blaisdell is now secure. We're occupied and everyone's A-OK. I can send Lieutenant Hawkins a list also.
Copy.
Squad 425 to 417 26th Avenue North. Caller was just driving by and observed a male wearing a lime green ski mask armed with a gun and a pipe looking into house windows. Suspect was possibly white, underskirt and shorts.
Get his ass.
Yeah. 1861.
9261.
Squad 433, Squad 957. Further from the alarm company, this is a follow-up. 1861, what are you calling?
433, copy.
Copy.
Yes, last squad who called for dispatch, please.
What's up, Ronan?
The first squad's on the per gun. Suspect was last seen at the front porch of the address 417 26th Avenue North. Caller was passing by, no longer on scene. No further information.
Assistant Sergeant took to kidnapping 201 49th Street at Washburn.
What the hell?
Received this is two-hand information from his sister, said she was kidnapped.
It's from earlier. Kidnap. Let's try Daybell on. That's weird. I guess they're playing it over.
Squad 402, got a mic click, checking your status.
440, we'll be clear of this call. We can take the kidnapping.
And last squad, who's taking the kidnapping?
425, we're arriving. Be down to 3440.
3440, copy.
Copy 425 arriving. 402 Sergeant Mizkin's got a mic click, checking your status.
Alright, boss, the mic and so forth.
Last
2031.
Can you air the address one more thing?
Address is Washburn School, 201 49th Street West.
Copy.
You owe me 1830, you can clear us as soon as we will start to get up.
1830, copy.
25, nobody around the address. We'll get the area.
Copy.
Squad 189, copy, you're en route for the assault. Nicollet and 11th. Stated a male assaulted a female. Female in the middle of Nicollet. The suspect found a white male wearing a teal shirt and tan pants.
Oh, we have. Okay, sorry. I still got
assault as well.
Portlanders frustrated over demand letters for taxes they already paid.
Squad's on the per gun. Corrected. Not have a pipe. The right hand was armed with a black handgun or pistol, which was held down near his leg.
I mean, bro, how long is this shit gonna go on? Like, I mean, if the suspect's dead, I don't know if he is or not. I know. I guess I understand they gotta clear things, but and then no public message out. Like, is he dead? Is he not? Is it safe? Or whatever. I guess they want to clear everything out. Damn. Oh, God.
425, we're going. We're not locating anybody.
Okay, somebody had posted 40. Police are still methodically going through the apartment building door to door at the original scene where the shooting started on 22nd.
Last squad, who's clearing assist?
Transit 157.
Transit 157, copy.
Yeah, that's what somebody said. Oh, maybe I shouldn't read this.
Transit 25, safe driver.
Transit 255, copy.
Mel, I've been with you from the Gary Petito case. You're always here for us. And always truth and respect. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I remember seeing you from a long time.
1861, we'll go for.
Been a long way. Thank you for the 5.
$1861, code 4, 2035.
Okay, let's see.
1371, you can show us all on the assault.
Hennepin 1471, copy.
Is the air clear?
Confirm.
926. This all channels. Police officer not currently assigned.
Hi Mel, been with you from the Gabby P case. You're always here for us. And always truth and respect.
To ACC and stage 2 8th on Park Avenue. Look for Sergeant Sleeping for further instructions. Again, any available non-assault PD officer report to 6th to 8th on Park Avenue in Wilshire.
Copy.
There's this one guy I see sometimes streaming all the time for like endless hours, and every time I look at his eyes, it looks like he's on something, yo. Like kind of cracked out and shit. But that boy is never tired, though.
Oh, lady, what's your status?
Boy, go hard, yo. I've been looking at it, it's like reddish, but like beady, bulgy.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn, this guy, I don't know what he's on. I need some of that shit.
Checking your status. We're good and we're staged outside 2215 Blaisdell.
Maybe the person's AI.
At 1280, sorry, I wasn't able to get out. We're code 42215 clear. We either made contact with or breached every apartment inside. Everybody in there was A-OK.
Okay, so they're done.
29 code 4 at 2037.
They breached everything?
Fourth level has been clear. We're working our way to the fifth floor.
Copy.
1830, that ping is being worked on. Once the information comes in, it will be entered into the call.
True. Academics does like 6-hour streams. I've been on today quite a bit. If you put all the live streams together, but yeah, Academics does like multiple or like really long 7-8 hour, I don't know, plus. Real quick, this news, I keep seeing this pop up on Twitter. I've heard of this chick, streamer Natalie Reynolds. Thank you, Bone Mama. Appreciate that. This person is on what's the name of the platform? Kick. She's on Kick, which a lot of these kids go on there and they start doing all kinds of crazy stuff. These IRL in real life streamers. And so she's getting a lot of backlash because she dared this homeless person to jump in the lake. I don't know. They said that the lady can't swim, but it looked like she was swimming. And she asked for help, and this girl just like walked away.
Right? No. All right. You know why I wasn't going to? Because my feet were getting
You should
hot.
just jump in right now.
But I'm gonna jump in with my shoes on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Ready? Oh! Wait, what the fuck? Did you see her ass? What? Oh,
You said it was okay.
You said you wanted to swim.
You told me to jump in.
I didn't tell you to jump in.
Yes, you did.
You
said you were gonna
thank you guys.
jump in.
We're gonna have you guys get off the stop. Wait, who is that? What the fuck is going on? We should...
I mean, she looks like she can swim, I guess, but...
I can't swim.
Oh, she says she can't swim.
Oh,
she might literally die.
No, stop. Seriously, don't stop. Please, you're actually freaking me out. No, please.
Freaking me out by like smiling and laughing.
Please, no, she's floating.
Drowning.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself. She says she's drowning.
Oh, this is bad.
Sorry, I didn't know.
The guy looks like he's a lifeguard or something. Went to help the lady.
We leave.
Oh, this is bad. Dude, Natalie.
Dude, I'm sorry, I didn't know. She said she's drowning. She said she's drowning.
I think you literally just murdered a lady.
No, I didn't. I swear.
I think you
No,
literally.
I didn't. Let's go. Dude, she's drowning in the lake.
God, there's a fire truck.
Nah, this is bad. Natalie. Wait, this is really bad.
That's what the kids are doing now. That's what the kids are doing. Gene Salzman, thank you so much. 2.0. Thank you for the 10 cents. You're always here for us, taking this so seriously. Thanks. Well, thank you.
You are always there
that.
for us, taking this so seriously. Thanks.
Yo,
Mel.
the TikTok star story was so crazy to me. The jealous
I'm going to
boyfriend.
put all three of you on this
Nut
test.
job.
It just came in at 28th Street East, 26th Avenue South. This is an abandoned city lot near the intersection. A group of people breaking into the fenced area and stealing items.
Wow.
The caller is not aware of what's being taken.
Crime is... That's what it's like out there.
4296 and 4297 copy.
One of these people really just take advantage of what's going on.
St. Paul Trail to Sergeant Stanton is still at the 1221. Can you meet me on the front?
Internet's acting up.
Can you repeat the location for that?
Affirm. You're going to 28th Street East.
8131.
8131.
Twitter's not working for me.
Yes, ma'am. Just to be advised, DCA is saying that they're flopping over at 200 feet, so we don't have a collision up there.
I mean, they just found about 200 feet at 2031.
Oh, shit. Wait, something going on with Twitter?
1283. Holding the north stairwell on the 5th floor.
Heavy.
Ooh, I don't know. My Twitter's not loading on my computer. Oh, there we go. It's loading now. Okay. It's the kids, man. You gotta turn up. You gotta go even crazier now. You gotta do more crazier. Like you're getting high. You gotta do a lot. Keep chasing the high, or do more to get higher. There's a guy actually on Kick the other day that hit somebody. Two people I've seen, two different people that hit somebody in their car while streaming. All right, let's see what else is going on. What's up with the radio? Oh, they're back on scene? Oh, no. Fox. Nope. No audio. There was a chase, but apparently the person crashed into a cop car. Suspect did crash into a Huntington Park, PD unit. Police department unit. Wow. They got real quiet. Let's see.
Limit 60 to 9. What?
Five 6-4.
5-4. 6790, if you could start, I have an injury accident with EMS and rescue. 26th Street East in Hiawatha. Information from multiple people calling it a white vehicle.
Hey, if you get an unknown cell in the area at the same time, it's my arrest will probably just dial 911.
Copy. That left the scene, and it's a bad accident at the intersection. I'm sorry, I'll get you.
Anyone, we're close. We'll take that.
Copy. 91, I'll put you on it. On 6791, more information. It looks like one of the persons actually ran from the vehicle. So we've got two vehicles involved. And 564, what area will that pig be coming in for?
5th Avenue and 3rd Street, I believe.
Copy, thank you. Airbags deployed at the intersection. Driver of the white vehicle left on foot, last seen running southbound, wearing a black tank top, green pants. Again, black tank top, green pants.
Copy, it was 26 in Hiawatha.
Affirm.
Copy, we'll be en route.
Copy.
And 6790, we will continue to back 6791.
Copy, Avenue Row.
Oh, there was a video I was supposed to check out about a witness. Maybe we can check that out together. So where's the link at? Oh, what's this?
Like you just witnessed.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I deal with it my own way, but it's, you know, the guy I had a child with, I believe, because there was a lady cop running with a kid to a squad car as this guy was being dragged by 3 cops. I could have been a kid with him, but that almost really upset me because this poor kid is, you know, too young to be experiencing some stuff like this. So that kind of hit me, but other than that, it's okay. I just want to go home.
You know, we've gone through a whole lot in Minneapolis over the last couple of years, like, you know, 4 years since George Floyd and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But you never want to see, like, anybody, you know, anybody who works for the city, you don't want to see anybody get hurt like that, right?
Yeah. No, it sucks. But the truth is, it's 2024. We're in a whole new world. I mean, a lot of people are just, I mean, apparently it's so easy. I mean, it's really easy to get a gun. But I mean, like, it's just people are scared to fight and they want to use their guns. And I mean, it's just, I couldn't shoot nobody just like that. But I mean, you got to remind yourself, I mean, this world's, you know, we all have our free will to do whatever the hell we please. So that you got to keep that in mind. You got crazies everywhere. You know?
Yeah. You know, when I was a kid, yeah, you would duke up, you know?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Say that again?
You know, when you know, box or wrestle or fight, you know, but you never really pull out a gun, and now it seems like that's the
I know so many young people that can get their hands on guns. I mean, it's crazy. Like, most of the people I hear about shootings are like young people, you know, and it doesn't surprise me. It happens all the time. I mean, my building, I've heard, but I haven't fully seen, but there's been like 2 or 3 like shootings at my where I've lived for like the past 2 or 3 years. So this is probably the 3rd or 4th shooting, but this is the most serious one because now we can't get back in our building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
it sounded like.
All right, so Fox 9 there.
All right, so let me see if I can rewind it.
You know, when I was a kid, yeah, you would duke up.
Verdict. And welcome back. As they were,
then we heard it again.
Minneapolis caught up with some of these potential.
All right, let's record this. I can snip it for Twitter.
Witnesses. Let's listen.
A little bit. You live just maybe half a block down?
Yeah, right on 22nd and Blaisdell.
What did you see and what did you experience?
So we heard some gunshots. We both thought it was construction sounds, so we didn't worry about it. Then we heard it again. Ran outside, seen the cops here. While we were waiting with a couple of other neighbors and the landlord, 3 cops come running up along 22nd carrying a body. Yeah, he was bleeding. He had a hole in his stomach. They saw us, and I asked my buddy to actually give them their hoodie, our hoodie to them because he was gushing blood out. Well, we gave him our hoodie, and then they told us to go back in our building, but we went and snuck out the back door, and we've been trapped ever since. Apparently, they're searching the buildings because they're in one of our 3 buildings right now. So that's what I've heard.
Did you hear any description of the suspects or any?
I don't know. I heard there's multiple. I heard there was more than one though. I don't know how true that is, but I think I heard there's more than one.
So, African male in a sweatshirt.
A young African male. That's what they said, but they said there might have been more.
And your name is?
I'm Ronnie.
Ronnie, and R-O-N-N-I-E?
Yep.
Okay. How does this make you feel? Like, I mean, this is not necessarily a high, crazy neighborhood or anything,
I mean,
as far as I know.
Honestly, it's just, I mean, like, this stuff happens everywhere, but why the hell can't we go home? We've been outside for hours. We had to go to the store and have the clerk borrow us a bag of chips and get some water because we've been here for hours. I don't even have socks or shoes on because I came outside.
Hell no.
But yeah, no, it's just, it sucks. We want to go home.
Here's some milk.
How traumatic is seeing something like you just witnessed?
I don't know. I deal with it my own way, but it's, you know, the guy I had a child with, I believe, because there was a lady cop running with the kid to a squad car as this guy was being dragged by 3 cops. I could have been a kid with him, but that almost really upset me because this poor kid is, you know, too young to be experiencing some stuff like this. So that kind of hit me, but other than that, it's okay. I just want to go home.
You know, we've gone through a whole lot in Minneapolis over the last couple of years, like, you know, 4 years since George Floyd and all that. But you never want to see, like, anybody, you know, anybody who works for the city, you don't want to see anybody get hurt like that, right?
Yeah, no, it sucks, but the truth is, it's 2024. We're in a whole new world. I mean, a lot of people are just, I mean, apparently it's so easy. I mean, it's really easy to get a gun, but I mean, like, it's just people are scared to fight and they want to use their guns, and I mean, it's just, it's world.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Say that again?
You know, when you know, box or wrestle or fight, you know, but you never really pull out a gun, and now it seems like that's the
I know so many young people that can get their hands on guns. I mean, it's crazy. Like, most of the people I hear about shootings are like young people, you know, and it doesn't surprise me. It happens all the time. I mean, my building, I've heard, but I haven't fully seen, but there's been like 2 or 3 like shootings at my where I've lived for like the past 2 or 3 years. So this is probably the 3rd or 4th shooting, but this is the most serious one because now we can't get back in our building. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
it sounded like.
All right, so Fox 9, they're interviewing some of these impacted individuals, saying that they can't get back into their apartment building because it is cordoned off. Back out live to our pictures there in Minneapolis,
County,
Minnesota.
Georgia.
I believe one might be outside police headquarters. The being so available.
I was still talking about the same shit. Okay. All right, so we're caught up on that. Let's see what's on the radio. Give me the scanner. They made it almost sound like maybe there's more than one suspect, but you never know with the rumors and stuff. I have to wait for these people to clear. Okay. Hey, Maria, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Say there's another shooting going on. Let me close this out and reopen it. Top feeds. Georgia. People are kind of backing out of this radio feed, though. I mean, is it done or nothing from the cops either?
Air 5, if you could move to, what is your location? If you want to move to channel 4.
Car 75.
Car 75.
Let's call 4.
75, code 4 at 2054.
Yeah, we got 2 of the shit with the same thing playing in the background. DeKalb County, Georgia.
Link up on Side. Where do we gotta go next?
At least 6 people injured in mass shooting. Sabrina Carson was shot multiple times while driving near a mall in DeKalb County, Georgia.
Copy that, Benny. You can bring your contingency of officers back to the command post.
Plymouth 6790, both tows have been ordered for those plate tickets.
Copy that.
Copy, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to Martin.
Go ahead.
Andy Carrero and Chewy.
That's savage.
You guys are going to link with Sergeant Vinny Anderson. I'm sorry, Lieutenant Anderson and Rangers. And then update when you're on site.
I don't know where they're at.
225 Blaisdell.
Copy.
Bubba.
Transit 157, we're code 4, and you can change this to disorderly conduct.
Code 423. Transit 157, copy your code 4 at 2056.
Gotta wake up early to do something besides stream.
Squad 423.
Minneapolis thinks 6 injured downtown, 2 civilians dead, 2 cops shot, 1 critically suspect. This thing here, this is 40 minutes
Squad
ago.
433.
Suspect down.
Next available BCR card to channel 1. Hearing information for our precinct sergeant to acknowledge a possible injury accident at 1600 Washington.
Where's the cops at with the report? Police, let's see what they say.
Four to advising when I saw 24 for Sheridan.
Copy.
157, you can clear spots.
Transit 157.
They posted a picture on Twitter of the cop that I can't show that, but somebody did. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. I really don't know. We're still live. I'm ready to call it.
404, just a update at the command post. Porta John's been delivered, and Salvation Army is setting up for beverages. Leadership, make sure people are getting rotated out. Thank you.
Okay, Salvation Army's there.
And then along to all perimeter officers. Correction, all MV perimeter relieved by an outside agency. You're to report to HCMC and meet your other MPD officers down there.
Forward to disadvising for that SL 2424 Sheridan.
Oh, the videos from earlier, we're just listening to the scanner audio. We're trying to wait to see if we get live feed again. There's no actual video live feed that I see right now. I can check Fox 9. Fox 9 is the only one.
Can we spread out the Hopkins guys from Blaisdell 24th to Pillsbury and 24th?
Hearing for a second precinct sergeant to acknowledge a burglary of business at 1505 Central.
You go again with that Hopkins.
I think he lost a lot of credibility with the jurors in his opening statement, as well as his closing arguments. There were things
Are we
that he
good
said
to have
that he didn't
the
deliver
four
on.
Hopkins guys spread out between 24th and Blaisdell
and 24th and Pillsbury.
1378.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
1370.
Copy, thank you.
Your person in crisis, second and Park is GOA.
1378 copy. And what jurisdiction are you with?
Hennepin.
Copy, thank you.
Pretty confused now. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know how long they're going to take, because I would have thought, I don't know how many buildings they would have cleared it by now. Thought it was like 3 buildings, but I don't know. Maybe we should call if there's no updates. Just update tomorrow. Points. This is the second channel. It's probably different from the main. Let's see points. It is different from the main, I think. The bot's even working. I don't even know. The bot I checked out for the day. Oh, it's there.
Urgent to acknowledge a CFC that just occurred, 2936 Pillsbury Avenue South.
Give me an update.
We're a couple blocks away from the call.
Nah, man, don't try to put a chase on me. Loud.
And to clarify, that was Hennepin County 3440.
Edina, everyone. Computer.
Edina 3440 copy. And you said you were arriving on the CFC?
4 block out.
Copy.
City of Compton.
Just in the the suspect is going to be a Somali male wearing a blue hoodie and blue jeans. Stated he ran away in an unknown direction. The caller outside at the exit parking pay station in a white Toyota RAV4 with hazard lights on.
For Wormton.
That's still. Oh no, it's 10 o'clock now. Oh. Wait, what's the time zone over there, though? Is it the same?
There was a search here of the apartment building near where this happened here on Blaisdell to make sure that there was nobody still in there. I talked to just a little bit ago a man named Corey Jones who was walking here, was at this corner of Franklin and Blaisdell when he heard the first shots. He then started recording and hid behind a tree as more gunshots rang out, and here's what he told me he saw.
As soon as I got right here, I just heard a gunshot right here on Blaisdell and Franklin, and so I got behind the tree. They had the fire truck over there. All the cops got behind there, and then a couple seconds later, they started shooting. I had seen the cop that was laying out in the street.
Wow.
And kept recording.
That's the picture that I saw.
Yeah, so in his video, too, you hear a number of gunshots being fired. There's a fire truck down here parked on the street on Blaisdell behind me. That was in his video, too, during the second volley of shots, and you see officers taking cover behind that fire truck. That would tell you why that truck is still sitting in the street. It was here as part of the initial response to whatever the incident was that began, and we've had various stories here, nothing official about how this began, but the gunshots were exchanged here. So that truck, that fire truck, is now part of evidence, part of the shooting scene, crime scene, so it has to stay where it is. So again, things are certainly changing out here. Police officers, as squads continue to leave, and it thins out here. But still a very big perimeter, several blocks around this area. Still a lot of officers. You see more going down here as well. I know that they've been trying to account for everybody who lives in these apartment buildings here. There were some employees of this clinic here on the corner that were sheltered in place for a time as well before they could be evacuated. But again, so things are calming down a little bit here, but this will go on for a while. Still very active out here. That's it for now. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Rob. We'll check back with you in just a little bit.
We continue our team coverage with Courtney Godfrey. Courtney is outside HCMC tonight where, as we understand it, Courtney, those officers were taken after the shooting. Tell us what you've seen down there.
Yeah, Randy, we've seen law enforcement from all across the metro showing up here and lining Park Avenue outside the Hennepin Healthcare Emergency Room. They presumably are preparing to transport that fallen officer to the medical examiner's office in the West Metro, which is why they're lining their cars up. I would say several dozen out here tonight just on Park Avenue alone. They did set up a perimeter surrounding the hospital. They've had that area blocked off for several hours now, since immediately after the shooting, when those victims were brought here to the hospital. We've seen Sheriff DeWanna Witt here on the scene. We've also seen chaplains coming to the scene. We've also seen medical personnel who work at this hospital who have been leaving the hospital clearly very distraught. EMS workers coming to their shift, all checking on each other, saying, hey, are you doing okay? A police officer from the city of Edina actually just pulling up to me now, continuing to block this street. We also see supporters out here. There's a woman just to my left who came from the suburbs, drove downtown just to stand here and fly the Blue Lives Matter flag. She says she has family in law enforcement, and she just wants the individuals here to know that they do have support tonight. And I want to bring you back out here live. I think you guys were rolling on some video that we brought you earlier, but I just want to show you the showing of support out here. We have Park Police, we have Eden Prairie Police, Minnetonka Police, Bloomington Police, Woodbury Police. They are lining Park Avenue right now, presumably getting ready for that procession, which we will bring to you live as soon as it happens, guys.
All right, Courtney, in downtown Minneapolis for us, thank you. Many reacting to the shooting tonight. Governor Tim Walz tweeting that State Patrol is on the scene assisting Minneapolis police, and more resources are on standby to help as they are needed as well.
And Senator Amy Klobuchar tweeting her condolences, saying that she is devastated to learn about the MPD officer killed and another critically injured. She adds they are praying for the officers' families and those impacted by this tragedy.
And Senator Tina Smith tweeting in part, we are praying for the emergency responders and everyone in the community tonight working to keep us safe.
And stay with Fox 9 for the latest on this case. We expect that news conference from the city of Minneapolis in less than an hour, and we will continue to update this. We also expect a procession out to the medical examiner's office, and we'll continue to update that as it develops.
They said that like 2 hours ago.
It was a historic verdict. Donald Trump became the first former U.S. president to be convicted of felony crimes. A New York jury found him guilty on all 34 counts of falsifying business records.
Yeah, I'm going to call it for now. I mean, if there's something crazy tonight, I'll come back. This is Fox 9. So if you just type fox9.com, it'll pop up anywhere you go. I don't know if they're on YouTube. I'm just using their web browser, Fox 9. They're not live on YouTube. It's just their web browser. Anybody can use it. I'll put the link in the chat. Because the thing is, I got to be up early tomorrow, and we're streaming for a couple hours in the morning, so gotta make sure I make it. But so yeah, have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for the support. Condolences to the fallen, these crazy ass psycho people out there. Hopefully we can find some more on the story. All right, guys. Good night. Peace. Love you. Bye. Bloop. Oh, it's glitched out. I can't even end the thing. I think I know what's causing it, but. All right. Force close it.